Hello. Alright, so thankfully, it is not raining today. It rained yesterday, which means there are actually gyroids for us to find today. Which also means that we have something to actually do. Because if there was no gyroids today, we would have nothing. We would have nothing. That's just it. There'd be nothing important for us to do. Again, I'm pretty confident that I have all those because, like, I'm only missing seasonal clothing. And I don't think seasonal clothing can show up in the dump. Anyway, it's Sunday, so Nook doesn't have a price. Joan has already left. Good. I can't accidentally run into her. So I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, we're basically going to be looking for 3 gyroids, and we'll see if we get anything. It's been a little bit since we got something new. I think it was in April. It was like maybe April 28th. I could double check my notes, but I'm too busy looking. So we're not going to worry about that right now. Also, yes, hi. Why would accidentally be running into her bad? I don't know. PTSD. some sort of PTSD. Like, no, stop. I'm not gonna buy anything from you, please. Mostly joking around. I wouldn't be bothered to see her, but I gotta play it up. Okay, here we go. First gyroid. It's this one, right? Yeah. Okay. Squat Nebuloid. I don't think that's new. Pretty sure it's not new. Can you imagine how long she's been selling turnips for? Yeah. I can imagine. She's been selling turnips for so long I don't even remember what she said anymore. All I know is that she was always surprised at me being able to buy so many. And you think maybe after like a couple months she'd clue in. Anyway, yeah, today should be pretty quick and easy. We'll just look for these. Tomorrow we'll just look for Gulliver and figure out the price. You know, like I said yesterday, it's like 4 weeks of bad patterns in a row. Pretty close in timing to when this happened last year. So I'm really curious how long it'll go without a spike. I do want to keep tracking at least until I see another spike. Was it 60s? I can't remember at this point. Whatever the number is, like, canonically doesn't make much sense. Unless she started selling them at a very young age or something. Which is, I guess, probably true if Daisy May is selling them at such a young age herself. So I guess that's fine. What is this? Tall Puffoid. I think we need 2 tall things, right? No. We need like megas and then minis and then 2 that start with the letter S. Okay, it is 60. Alright. Yeah, so 60 years as of this game. And if time flows normally within the Animal Crossing continuity, then New Horizons comes out like nearly 20 years later. Which means that June's alive for at least 80. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the more you think about it, the less sense it makes, but it's fine. New Leaf Hazard say 60. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I could review my stream footage. Okay, hold on. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna, no. Nothing makes sense here. Yeah, don't think about it too much. The years will never line up. How does Tom Nook have so much money to buy the turnips? That's the question I want to have answered. Okay, anyway. Get the spreadsheet open. I don't like what I'm seeing. Yeah, Okay, I need 4 megas. 2 minis and then 2 S's. That's right. So the last one I got was a mega. So Squat Nebuloid, unfortunately, no. Tall Puffoid, unfortunately, no. I do need a mini and a mega Puffoid. So Puffoid is actually, if I see Puffoid, I should get excited. And a mega Clankoid is not something that I need. So there you go. That's 3 more busts. But that's fine. Can't all be winners. Now, if I quickly confirm. Yeah, the last time I got one was April 28th. And then the one I got before that was March 2nd. And then February 13th. And then February 11th. And then February 6th. And then January 31st. And then January 16th. We had a really good gyroid run from like January to like mid-February. And then we had a couple more. And then, yeah, we've only got like one in like 2 months. And then before January, the last one was like December 3rd. So, just gonna keep waiting, you know? Eventually, we'll get more. Again, there's 127, and we have 8 remaining. I don't know why, but for some reason, I was like, I feel like it's gonna be not 1,000 today. But yeah, obviously, we have a lot of gyroids. If you look at like just this, like here you go, that right here is like 12. Okay, there's 12 here. Yeah, this is an amount that can totally be counted easily. But like that's 16, that's like 20, that's like 24 probably. That's like it's another, that's like 50 then. No, that's like 45, sorry, and then that makes like 50, and then like there's another like 20 here. So like there's so many just in this acre. And then hey, whoa, what about all this? So like we have tons. I wish I had a count, but I was not counting and tracking rain. But I could have tracked rain if I really wanted to. But I could still do it, I guess. But it's not going to be a fun time. It'll be a lot of work to go through the streams to track it. So that's fine. Anyway, it's like 1. It's not too bad. I slept in a little bit today. Took it easy this morning. And yeah, I guess I'll be back at my... No, I won't be back at my usual time tomorrow. I got other things going on tomorrow. Non-standard Monday. I will show up when I show up. It'll be like sometime later. I don't know when. And we'll look for Gulliver, check the turnip price just for fun, and that'll probably be it. It should be fine. Shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, that's kind of how that's gonna go. So yeah. I don't really know. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to take it easy today. That's kind of what I need. So hopefully that works out. I hope you have a good day as well. Nothing to report here, unfortunately. We did get 3 gyroids, but none of them were new. But they can't all be new. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and take it easy. So again, have a good one, and I'll see you around soon. Bye.